Radical.
Oh, it's time for DILDA-gate. What is going on in the WNBA involving all these dildas being thrown on the court during games? Now, I'm using the word dilda because I don't know if the version with the O would be acceptable by YouTube standards. I definitely am self-censoring the title here to either dilda or just deal with, asterisks outside of it. But what's going on here? Is there a conspiracy concerning the fact that now I think 3 dildas have been thrown on the court during WNBA games? What's the deal? What is going on? Well, I did some dilda digging. And apparently what's going on is the first 2 dildas were thrown on the court during the games, not because people were angry that the fact they were watching a trash game. They were not mad or bored, as some people talked about. No. What went on is, at least in the first 2 instances, was there was a meme coin. And I guess the meme coin was a green dilda. And they wanted to get attention for the meme coin, so they figured, well, a couple people are watching WNBA games, so let's go ahead and throw these on the court. Now let's see where these were placed. Apparently one of these actually, sadly, hit a guy in the back of the head, or hit a man watching the game hit him on the head in Phoenix. So talk about someone in a way, some, what do they call that? There's a word for it. If your intended target, which is a court, I don't think any of these people were trying to throw them specifically at players. There's a word for it. Collateral damage, yes. So, it didn't talk about this guy's name, but he got some collateral damage. Now, the first 2 people were, like I said, connected to the meme coin. But also, there was there was 2 arrests. So, there's 3 or maybe 4 instances, I don't know. One arrest was for Caden Lopez. He was accused of throwing it at a 5th of August game in Phoenix, and he's the guy that hit the guy in the head. I wonder if the guy sued him or wanted to take him to court. Like, motherfucker hit me with a dildo. Okay. So anyways, here's some statements. Okay, here's some statements from Sophie Cunningham. Now, she's the one, isn't she, that's very attractive. It's not hard to actually point out the couple WNBA players that are very attractive, and I think Sophie is one of them. Oh, yeah, it's a green. One of the green toys landed near Sophie Cunningham. So maybe in that instance, maybe that was not connected to the meme coin. Maybe they were suggesting that Sophie used that in her spare time. Maybe that was a gift from a fan to Sophie, right? If that instance, then Sophie should be thanking the fan, like, oh, thank you, I'll use this later. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if one of these, like, had a sticky back to it, and somebody had a great aim, like a Steph Curry aim, and was able to, like, throw it right into the basket? Or, better yet, let's say if it sticks on the back of the... sticks on the back of the backboard when they're playing the game, and that way, that one really popular player from the Chicago Sky, I forget her name, she can get self-blocked by when she's under the court, getting all of her self-rebounds. Blocked by the dilda. Oh, she jumped up and, oh my goodness, she got a... Oh, okay, I gotta stop. This is so funny. Listen, it's so hilarious. All right. I mean, if you're in a game and you see that happen, then that's going to put a smile on your face, right? You're going to be like, oh, what is that on the court? The bright green thing. Oh, my goodness. It would wake you up. Because these WNBA games are so fucking boring to watch. Try to watch one. Try 5 minutes. The 5-minute WNBA challenge. Try to watch if Caitlin Clark is not playing. It's very, very difficult. So she also posted, Sophie Cunningham, on social media, asking the culprits to stop throwing the objects, saying, you're going to hurt one of us. Well, not in a pleasant kind of, like, way that people usually get hurt with dildas, let's see. Everyone's trying to make sure the WNBA is not a joke and is taken seriously. And then that happens. Well, okay, Sophie. Here's the reason people don't take the WNBA seriously. It's because you fuckers are, for the most part, terrible. Terrible. I'm talking about missing the entire basket when you heave up your shots up there. I'm talking about just being not even good at dribbling, just being just awkward as fuck to watch. All right? It is like watching not even the worst male players in the NBA. Like if you collected legit all the worst players in the NBA, that would be far more entertaining than watching the WNBA players. So some people that didn't know about this meme coin were thinking that people were just bored and they were just throwing dildos on the court just to kind of let these women know that I'm sure they're trying really hard as they can, but they're just not that fucking good. All right? There doesn't need to be a whole league. I'll say it. There doesn't need to be a whole women's NBA league because the women, for the most part, are not good. So this is, people are posting like, wow, some actual excitement during a WNBA game. I mean, I'm not saying they should play it up like, hey, if you come to a game, you might see a green dildo. But on the positive, it actually did bring some stories to the WNBA. It did bring some press to a league, honestly, that people have actually asked people in the cities, do you support the women players? Yes, we support women players. Okay. Do you think it's a good thing if they get paid just like the men? Yes. Pay them just like the men. You know, they're just as good as the men. What's the name of your star player on your local team? Oh, they don't fucking know. Nobody follows these WNBA teams and players, all right? So maybe through this story, the positive for them is this brings some news to WNBA. But yeah, concerned about the safety. I guess it's possible that it could be a safety concern because, you know, somebody could get slapped upside the head with one of these dildos. And I don't know, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if, you know, you take the distance traveled and, you know, could actually leave a shiner or something. I don't even know if that's covered under like their insurance or covered under their team medical, right? Because I know they have to fix it when they injure themselves or get like a sprain or a tear or something. But, you know, I'm hoping that money's not coming out of pocket. All right. So I will stand up and say, listen, these WNBA players, if they are smacked upside the head with a dildo, or if they're injured with this dildo, the league needs to pay for their injuries. And they should be allowed to have the option of keeping the dildo.